Hello, friends. So good to see you. It's Saturday. It's time for my favorite live stream of the week, the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask specific questions and I do my best to give you specific answers. Reminding everyone that our tarot meetup is not tomorrow, but the following week. For those of you who are local, it will be August 11th, and I'll look forward to seeing local friends there. We do have Global Tarot Circle coming up. I think it's this coming Wednesday, in fact. So the links for all of our August classes are up, and I'll look forward to seeing you there. So what do we do on Saturdays? It's the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where we prefer the more, like the specific questions. We want to squeeze the juice. We want to spill the tea. If you ask for a general reading, I will do it. But if you have a juicy question, you know I want that. All right, let's go to Card Cam. Here we are. As you can see, I'm using Crystal Visions Tarot today, and I will take these in the order in which I see them. As usual, if you think I've skipped you or you think I've skipped someone, let me know. Oh, Amy, I see you and I cannot wait for that question. That's so fun. Okay, here we go. Starting with, Damini, thank you. Starting with Jeannie Mnuchin. Thank you for being a member. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. We're happy to see you. I'm feeling a bit raw and not especially motivated at present. Maybe I need some time off to play. Trip to Quebec City, very good. My sensitivity to the opinion of others around my creative work and my potential as a partner are especially vulnerable. I feel like I have failed when I see other people partnered and successful in their careers. I had a 10-minute dating interview in which the person wanted to be transparent about their interest in meeting other people. Not me. Considering quitting dating sites as it bruises my already damaged ego. I don't like the process. Understood. Is it advantageous to stay on these ridiculous sites? How can I get past these wounds that have festered over time and not play into them? I'd love to have enough confidence in myself so that the opinion of others does not matter. Yeah, that is key. I'm having a hard time holding on to any of your 3 Ps. You all know about the 3 Ps. Patience, positivity, and be patient, be proactive, and be positive, the 3 Ps. What's the advice from Spirit? I understand, and no apology needed, man. I get it. Let's see. I mean, it really is about reprogramming. Reprogramming. Oh my gosh! Celeste, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will absolutely get to your question. I do them in the order in which I see them. If you can't hang around, just come back and watch. But yes, I absolutely will. Glad you're here. All right, Jeannie. This is all about undoing programming. It is a lifelong of programming, and you're not alone. Most of us in our 50s, 60s, 70s are spending a lot of time and energy, especially the women, but everybody, spending a lot of time undoing programming. And that's what it is for you. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just programming. And so before you make decisions about what you will and will not do in your life, think about the programming that has you as I'm the one waiting to be chosen rather than you as the one doing the choosing. The programming that has you less than. And really look at, and I don't know if it matters where it comes from, but it's been with you for a long time. And I think this is like everything that's happening here is to allow you to peel back that layer, because that's where the confidence comes from. Confidence doesn't come from, I'm the shit and I know it. Confidence comes from, I don't care if you think I'm the shit or not. And so you've already got it, like you already used the words, like you're already further along than you think you are. There it is. It's a painful journey. But you're not alone. You're not alone. Smile Soul 20. There it is. Yeah, there it is. You know, I made a switch in my life between being not confident and being confident. And I did not become better at anything I do between that switch. I just got to the point where I'm like, whatever. And there it is. There it is. But it's about undoing a lot of programming that we will be undoing for the rest of our lives. All right. Rosemary, I have that deck, my favorite. Fabulous. All right. Joe 1, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Any advice for your love life? Ooh, so the Ace of Cups is about new love. So if you're in a situation right now, you have to look like, can I make this new? Can I feel that here? And if you can, then do that thing. If you can't, it is time to find someone new. And I feel like you have the capacity to have a really great relationship, but you can't take something that doesn't work and turn it into something that does work unless it has that potential. So be clear. Be clear about whether the potential's there or not. And there it is, Celeste. As we age, we care less about what others think, and that makes us more confident. And it doesn't happen to everyone, unfortunately, but it does happen for a lot of us, and it's helpful. Joyous Ocean. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Jada has an international trip this week. Wow. The organizer is super disorganized. What can we do to keep her safe and prepared? We've already decided she will not work for them next year because it stressed her out too much. We think it has been a good experience for her to set boundaries and ask pertinent questions. Okay, thanks for that. Make sure she has access to money. Make sure she keeps her passport with her. Like, this can't be one of those trips where they collect up your passports or whatever. She keeps her travel documents. She makes sure she has enough money. And I think it will actually be okay. I think it'll be okay. It is super disorganized, and she is someone who does not like disorganization for real reasons. But it will be okay. It will be safe. It will be fine. Mary, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So for a long time, I'm trying to find a new job in a new city, and I've tried everything. Regular applications, direct applications, networking, and at the same time, my job situation got worse. What do I need to do to find a new job? I'm about to do that. I just have to say this. Joyous Ocean, listen up to fellow member Melissa Grosso. Melissa is a Class A world traveler. She, for work and for pleasure, she travels everywhere all the time. This is really smart. Never heard this advice before, but I love it. Email a copy of her passport to herself too, just in case. Freaking brilliant. Thank you, Melissa. All right, Mary, what do I need to do to find a new job? It has been discouraging and it's made you feel really bad. But I think you just have to keep up with the process. Like, when we look at the things that you're doing the things that traditionally lead to a job. You're not doing too little, you're not doing too much, you're not doing the wrong things. You're doing the things that traditionally create this very situation of getting a new job. Does that mean that you eventually will get a new job? Man, this is so difficult. What do you need to do or change? I wonder if there is something in your communication. If there is something in the way you're presenting yourself, in your cover letter, your resume, your application, if there's something about your written voice that is not translating the way we want. There's also something here about credentialing, whatever your experience in credentialing is. So you may need to rework the way you're presenting yourself on paper, and I think that'll do the trick. All right. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. B and I haven't spoken in about a month, in almost a month. Am I wrong? And is this the end of our friendship? It feels like he prefers it this way, and I'm kind of tired of the BS myself. So when we look at him, the thing is, like, and no shade on him, you know, but I feel like his life is in chaos with or without you. And he's not doing what he needs to do to fix the chaos. And he's complaining about the chaos and using it as an excuse. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Let me know, though. Meanwhile, you are trying to fix, like, your life is not in chaos. It was. But you're trying to fix that. You're trying to grow. You're trying to fix. You're trying to improve. You need to be around people who are also not just giving it lip service, but legit trying to fix, trying to improve. That's what you need. And I know there's feelings between the two of you, feelings of friendship and even feelings of love. But it's hard for you to be around someone who is sort of in this unhealed state. And it's hard for him to be around someone who keeps asking him to do better because he's not ready to do better. So I don't know that this has to be the end of the friendship, but I think for right now, y'all are a little hard on each other for real reasons. And so I would say, let's see how it unfolds. Maybe he'll grow later and you can be friends, but for now, the energy is not aligned in this moment. All right. I love it when y'all do this. Trey Cameron, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Here's the question. No idea. I have no idea what this is about. I have no idea. And I love that because, you know, it's just so fun to see, you know? Which will I like most long term? H or V? No idea what we're talking about here. H or V? Wow. Interesting that they're both majors. Like, I think they're both good and they're both important. I wouldn't say if you love one, you'll hate the other, you know? And if you have to choose between the two and there's only one you can choose, I choose the Hermit. So the Hermit is H. I choose H for you. But both are kind of interesting. So, Smile Soul 20, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Trey, you are very welcome. Smile Soul 20, good afternoon. Good to see you. My question is a big one. This is about 2 female coworkers that are not helping me and acting like a jackhole. Do you love the expression jackhole? Thank you for giving us that. I'm stealing it. I'm using it. It's great. I've not addressed their behavior toward me due to the fact that I want to maintain my own calm and peace. Wise. My question is, will they stop this? Will they stop this behavior toward me and start doing their own jobs? So let's start with that. Will they? It may get worse before it gets better. If you say something, I'm not sure that will correct it either, though. Like, what is the right way to handle that situation? I feel like you have to do your job to the best of your ability, but not do anything to cover their asses particularly. And so it may be like, I think that powers that be will start to see it and will correct it. But it could get worse before it gets better. Now, keeping on going, Smile Soul 20. One of the women has a nasty energy around and directed at me. So what's up with that? There's nothing substantial, like, and I wouldn't even say specifically this person doesn't like you. This person just likes to use you as a punching bag. And when we look at who this person is, oh man, she's a gossipy mean girl. That's all. This person likes to cause chaos. You know, people like that are shallow. People like that are, people like that don't have much going on, you know. It's really kind of sad. Will that energy stop? I think the more you ignore it and the more it doesn't bother you, I mean, I know it does bother you, but the more you don't show that it bothers you, the more she'll turn her attention elsewhere. She's just a bully. She's a mean girl bully. I am so sorry you're dealing with this. I do think that supervision will fix it. It will eventually get fixed. I'm so sorry. Oh, Melissa says, I've had some experience with girls like that. Sorry, at Smile Soul 20. It's hard. Damn straight, man. Mean girls are the worst. Oh my gosh. Smile Soul 20. She treats me like dirt. Yeah. And no one deserves that, least of all you. But I think you're handling it the right way. It's going to be seen and it'll be dealt with. They have the same job title that you have. And, you know, the thing is, there's going to be a change. A change will fix this. I'm not sure how quickly it's coming, but it is coming. You just keep your peace and do your job. A change is coming. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. All right. Mix you here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Hang on, I'm scrolling you up, and you know what that means. Give me a minute. Hang on. There you are. Oh, okay, before I get to you, Mix, you were Smile Soul 20. Is one of them going to be out of a job? It's possible that one of them gets fired. Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. Yeah, it could happen. Because they do other things wrong, too. That's possible. Hey, Lisa E., good to see you. Thank you for the long explanation. I really love the details on Saturday. Smile Soul 20. Fabulous, seriously. All righty, Mix you here. Michelle, thanks for being here. This week has been really hard choir-wise, and I'm debating whether I really even want to be there. I'm going to try for the next few months and see, but meanwhile, I have to register. Smile Soul 20, I know that was juicy. Yes! Yes, appreciated. I'm Smile Soul 20. I'm not happy you're going through that. No. But I do love the juice. Okay. Mix your ear. I have to register. If I stay, would I have more fun as a tenor 1, soprano 1, or soprano 2? I love that you have the range, that you can sing that whole range. Like, I can sing in literally one key. The Canadian key, A. That's so funny. So, okay. I'm delivering not, okay. Which section would be less problematic, more peaceful? I'm deliberately not saying what the issues were this week because they impact what section I might go to. I don't think I can be impartial choosing. Okay, makes sense. Make sure, stop. No, it's true. It's true. I got no range at all, and it's getting worse as I get older. If I could, man, Celeste, the Canadian key. Hey! Yeah, there it is. There it is. And how did I figure that out? I played a song in every key. I transposed it to every key on my guitar, and I could only sing it in one key, and it was A, and that's how I figured it out. And I used to sing with ladies who like to sing in C and G, so go figure. All right, here we go. Will you have more fun? Tenor 1, soprano 1, soprano 2. There's a clear choice, soprano 1. Soprano 1. If you're going to do it, do that. Seriously, make sure. And now tell me how you feel about that. And I'm sorry you're going through this. It is really hard when there is drama with our musical people. I have been through that too, and it sucks. Because that's the place we find our peace and joy and creativity. And when there's drama there, I hate it, hate it, hate it. Okay, she's coming back. They're coming back. Ha 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 ha, OMG. 3 laughing faces. Tell me more, tell me more. Okay, I'll move on, but I'm looking for more. Okay. Melissa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Hello and happy Saturday. I've not really felt like myself in the last few weeks or month. In a bit of a funk. I have that song Summer Sadness in my mind. Yeah, nothing like Lana Del Rey to make you sad. I hear you. What do I need to know? How to move myself out of this negative headspace? I'm doing an 8/8 Lionsgate breathwork session with Mercedes, StaarCon presenter. Yay, we love Mercedes. Hoping that will help move the energy to a better place. Well, it can't hurt. Mercedes is fabulous. Okay. Okay, what do we need to know here? I mean, I think the funk, like the source of the funk is really same old, same old. Like I think we get where it's coming from. And it's the healing process, and the healing process is long and freaking hard. And I think the thing you need to know is to give yourself grace. Like, I don't think what you're feeling is negative. It feels badly, but I don't think you're being negative. Like when you say you're in a negative headspace, that almost sounds like you're shit-talking yourself. So I think the thing that needs to happen is you need to kind of be like, okay, if I'm in summertime sadness, I'm in summertime sadness. That's what I'm doing. Why am I in summertime sadness? I'm in summertime sadness because I am doing the really freaking hard work of healing in a really, really deep way, so I don't have to have sad summers in the future. And I think because it's hard when you're in the Northeast, the summer is like so compacted. So what can you do to squeeze some joy out of the summer? I feel like maybe squeezing joy out of the summer is not the most important thing. The most important thing is recognizing your truth and finding truth about yourself and your life that is not colored by the lens of depression, anxiety, or whatever. And when you say you're not feeling like yourself and in a funk, you would be surprised to know that very soon there will be a new inspiration, something new. It could be anything. It could be a new band that you find that you like. It could be a new dress that you find that makes you feel beautiful. It could be a new project. It could be anything. So look for the happiness when it comes, but don't force it. In the meanwhile, lean into the healing because you are not sad for no reason. You are sad as a byproduct of the process that will ultimately make you happy. There we go. Okay, and here it is. From Mixure, they took away the mandatory mask requirements, which we are keeping many of us with health concerns safe. The response to our concerns were mixed, but the cons were outright unkind and included the tenor one section lead, right? So we're not in there. That makes sense. Yep, got it. Melissa, you are very welcome. Thanks for using members only emojis. That's so funny. Okay, here we go. Claire C., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. What kind of part-time work should I try? Nothing that keeps you on your feet for too long. Something that feels helpful to others. Could you substitute teach? Is that a thing? It definitely needs to be worth the money. I also wonder if there is something related, this is going to sound weird, but something related to family court, where maybe you could be one of those people who's hired to do supervisions or things of that nature. I don't know. But I want to say it may be related to the job you've retired from. Mick Shuir, have a great day. Hope things go well. All right, and Claire, second question there for you, Claire. Do we see you having a job and liking it? We see you making the money you need to make to do what you need to do. All right. Yeah, you can sub and make good money. Man, I think that's the easiest. All right. Justine, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and using members only emojis. Here we go. My question is about my relationship with H and his true motives. I just got done spending a few days with him last weekend, and I felt pretty much invisible while I'm there. I feel pretty much invisible while I'm there. Not treated with basic gentlemanly courtesy, and he doesn't ask me a lot of questions when we conversate, not showing mutual interest in my thoughts, opinions, activities. In fact, I get the impression he's just writing me off much of the time. I'm glad you said it, because I was about to. Very similar to how I'm received with other relationships in my life. Claire, you are very welcome. Yet, the moment I leave, he will reach out and act all sweet, like he wants to see me again right away. I'm fairly certain that he's just breadcrumbing me with this when he does this, almost as if he can sense how unhappy I am when I'm with him physically. Then he immediately tests the waters on where I stand with him once I leave. I'm pretty sure this is just another toxic relationship pattern playing out in my life. I've had many like this, but I want to know just how toxic, dangerous is this relationship for me, and how should I regard it going forward with my personal health, well-being in mind as top priority? And that's where the top priority should be, of course. So the question is, like, the difference between a toxic, this is my theory. Y'all check me if you don't think this is right, but I do. So tell me if you don't, and I'll listen. But the difference between a toxic relationship and a relationship with someone with some obnoxious behaviors is if you let them know, you know, this is how I'm feeling, what can we do to change this, and ask for changes, and they make those changes and have that conversation with you, then maybe not a toxic relationship. Then we can see if we're really compatible or not, which is another thing. So the question is, if you were to speak with him about these things, how would it go? And I feel like you've seen enough behaviors from him that are not even related to you, that are just life behaviors that kind of make you go, huh? Where I don't even know if it's worth having that conversation with him. Like, I think if you had that conversation with him and asked for, you know, some changes, I think there could be some lip service to changes. But I don't think it would really get anywhere necessarily. Well, maybe it could. Okay, how much do you care about him? That's the question. How much do you care about H? I think if you're invested in H and you want to give it every opportunity, then you have a conversation with him with the willingness to see where it goes and walk away if you have to or not if you don't. Do I think he's consciously breadcrumbing you? No, I think he's consciously clueless. I think he doesn't know. And maybe he's capable of better, maybe he's capable not of better. You know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Let's see. I do think he's maybe capable of better, but I don't know if it's better enough and quick enough. So he may not be the guy for you. If you're not that into it, walk away. If you are into it, have a conversation and see where it goes, but still be ready to walk away. Is there any chance this could work? Yeah, but it's minuscule. Good luck. All right, Cassandra, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. I've been feeling some type of way the last few days. I'm sorry. Should I take my baby and go out somewhere or stay in the house today? Let's see. What will help you feel in a better kind of way? Out and about with the baby or staying at home and relaxing? Out and about with the baby. I know it's harder, but it will be more fun. Out and about you go. Medium that rocks. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. I'm starting to feel sad this week. I understand. I'm thinking a lot about my kids and the family I wished I'd had. Yes. I wish them and wonder how they're doing. Next, do I just need to get out more? And I think the question is, how do you handle like the reality of your situation, especially after years of trying to pretend that it was better than it was? I think you have to sit with the sadness. And I think you have to do some energy work, some magical work for protection of your kids, for well-being of your kids. If you can't be with your kids and do for your kids in the mundane way, do it magically. And then, yes, you should see friends. Like you should allow yourself the privilege of a good time, even when you're sad. So yes, you should go out with your friends. Yes. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to get to you in 1 minute, Christine. I just see more from Medium That Rocks that I want to get to while I'm still with Medium That Rocks. It looks like I will be working soon. It will be official after the criminal history check, which should be fine. Will working help? I'm having bad dreams around my son. How do I handle all of this? Okay, so there's more. And Christine Hallowell, you're up next. Okay, so Medium That Rocks, Kimmy. Will working help? I mean, yeah, of course it will. Yes, 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 yes. I'm having bad dreams about my son, and yeah, that makes sense that you would. How do I handle all of this? I think, there's that unknown card again. I think you are in this place of unpacking a ton of trauma. And with the kids, there's also the trauma that hasn't happened yet that we're just worried about. And I think you have to recognize that you have always done the best you can and the best you know how to do in any moment. And we have to recognize that this is hard, but there's no choice. You know, what else do you do? There is no choice. And, you know, we also recognize that the situation that you're in with your kids at this time will shift, will change. It's going to be better when you have more access to them. And that will happen over time. So there will be improvements in the long run, and you need to know that too. And you know, I've often felt that the universe gives us the kids that we can handle. So if we have kids in a difficult situation, or if we have kids that that have particular issues, we have those kids because we can hold space for them. We have the ability to hold that space. So do the magical work to hold the space for them. And that way you can go about your life. And know that the way it is now, things will ultimately get better. So there you go. Okay. Oh, I skipped you, Penny, for your thoughts. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to do Christine Hallowell, and then I'm going to do Penny for your thoughts. Okay. Christine Hallowell, thanks for being here. I'm considering, Gemini Sun. We're doing magic with Smile Soul 20. That is the right thing, and I'm going to address that. Smile Soul 20, make sure you see that. It is time to put those bitches in the freezer. I agree. I agree. Put them in the freezer. Okay. Okay, Christine Hallowell, here we are. I'm considering several platforms for my podcast. Which would be the best? Choice A, B, or C? I'm so excited you're doing a podcast. That's great. Okay. A, B, C. There's issues with all of them. And that may be issues in the planning and the structure. I would say A or B is better than C, either A or B, and get clear on your structure. Listen to a lot of podcasts so you can get clear on how you want to sound and how you want to be, and that'll move you forward. Very well done. I'm excited for you. Medium that rocks. Thank you, Christiana. You're compassionate. I'm so grateful for you. I am so sorry for what you're going through, but I know it is the process of seeing the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts a lot, which is why we avoid it for a long period of time. But you also have to see the truth forward, which is that it sucks now, it will suck less later. It will suck less later, I really believe. And I'm grateful for you, Kimmy. Absolutely. All right. A penny for your thoughts. Thanks for your patience. And friends, I do skip people. It happens. I don't mean to, but I'm doing a million different things here at once. And, my brain can only do what my brain can do. So if I skip you, do as a penny for your thoughts did, and just let me know, and I'll wind it back. Penny for your thoughts. Thanks for being a member and a moderator. We appreciate you. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to talk about putting people in the freezer. Okay. Here it is. Penny for your thoughts. This last week's have been a lot of work, and I admit worry. But now I'm almost done. There is one health test I need to do to get the paperwork I need finalized. My question is, will I pass? It is not guaranteed, my friend. It is not guaranteed, but there is a very good chance. There is a very good chance that this will go exactly the way you want it to. It's not guaranteed, but I'm feeling good about it. Please let me know. I almost feel like you'll pass, but just barely. Something like that. Let us know. Celeste, the freezer works great. Used it several times. Okay, I'm giving you full face just for a second. All right, the freezer trick. As Gemini Sun said, write the person's name on a piece of paper. I like to roll it up or fold it up so you can't see the name, and just put it in like a jar with some water in the freezer, in the back of the freezer. Now, the downside of it is it's keeping the person in your house. The good side is it keeps them from moving around or doing anything. You're putting them on ice, and if you're putting them on ice, you don't really have to deal with them. So the one thing I will say is there are some people who are like, yeah, I don't love putting it in my house. So the thing you can do then, if you prefer to do something different, once it's frozen, take it out of the freezer and take it and put it in a dumpster away from your property. You could do that too. This will not hurt anyone. To be clear, this does not hurt anyone. It just keeps them from hurting you. It's a binding spell. That's how it works. Celeste, freezer works great. Used it several times. Celeste, I know you. I bet you have a whole freezer just for this. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Because I know you and I know I can tease you. All right. And Smile Soul 20 says, it is done, so mote it be. Yeah. There it is. So mote it be. Baby Angel, I did freezer spells too. Yeah. All right. Gemini Sun, obviously visualize them leaving you alone as you do it. I like to state they can no longer harm me. Oh, and you're using a Ziploc bag, which is cool. Once the water in the Ziploc bag freezes, they're frozen. They're supposed to leave you. Leave you alone. But again, it won't harm them. Right. It's a clear binding spell. Ha ha, Lynn Collin, I love that. I have a couple of names. Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh, I wasn't wrong with Celeste. This is freaking hilarious. Celeste says, you're right. One shelf in the garage freezer is full. Celeste and I have known each other for a very, very, very long time. Like since my career started, literally. Since before my career started. Celeste and I have known each other since before I was a professional reader. Yeah. All right, so let's get back to business. Man, Smile Soul 20, literally it is done. I put a Ziploc bag under an ice tray in the back of the freezer. Well done. Well done, my friend. I'm proud of you. Very good, and I love how this group works together to find solutions. All right, DH. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. For more than a year. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. DH, you're up next. Anna K, can you do that for friends you want to unfriend? It depends on, you wouldn't do that with someone you wanted to consider a friend. Let's put it that way. Except in like some very strange circumstances. Like if you have a friend who has just gone off the deep end, you might do that to keep them from harming themselves, maybe. Penny, for your thoughts. So if there's a nasty person doing bad stuff, it stops them? It can. It can help. All right. DH, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. What advice does the universe offer for this 8th month? My life path number is 8, so's mine. As is this year's number. Oh, you're giving me something for me. I hadn't thought about this, but yeah, you're right. How can I best apply strength this month? I love that. I'm going to do this reading for myself later. Thank you. Because all of those things apply to me too. By having the strength, and there's a lot of this, like there's a theme today about looking at our wounds and not being afraid of our wounds and kind of staying in our sadness to do the healing. And that's a theme. Will that be the newsletter theme? Maybe, I don't know. But for you, DH, I think we use strength to look directly and unflinchingly at the things that hurt you, that have hurt you, that hurt you now. And to sort through those things this month, to sort through those things and find the healing that you need in whatever way that healing needs to come. If it's indifference, if it's forgiveness, if it's putting someone in the freezer, if it's like giving yourself grace, if it's just being grateful for your survivorship, whatever it is, that's what this month is for, I think. And if you think about strength, the woman and the lion, compassion and fierceness, bring both of those to this process. Oh my gosh, regarding freezer spells. Ness, in my house, there's a danger of my husband to defrost and try to figure out what kind of food it is. Yeah, for sure. All right, who's next? Gemini Sun, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only No, you didn't use a members only emoji here, but you did in other places, so thanks for that. And thank you for being a moderator. Really appreciate you, and thank you for the freezer idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but that's why it's so great that we're a community, because we help each other. It's a smart thing. All right, Gemini Sun. I've always been into health and fitness, but I really want to get into the best shape of my life, even better than before I had my baby. What guidance do the cards have for me to pursue this journey and stay disciplined? Any specific tips personalized to me on nutrition and workouts? Yeah, a lot of this is going to be mindset, and it needs to not be about getting my body back. It needs to not be about fixing what you've let go. It can't be about any of that. It's got to be completely about honoring your inner inner child. It needs to be playful. It needs to be fun. It needs to be me time for you. It needs to be something you look forward to. And maybe you even want to switch it up according to the cycles of the moon. Like, I know there's certain kinds of yoga that you don't do on the new moon or the full moon or whatever. I think there can be changes that way. So changing it up is also going to be really important. And make sure you drink plenty of water. And make sure everything you do out of love for yourself. Not, like, this can't be that you're going to love yourself better when you achieve this, right? You got to love yourself the most right now. A penny for your thoughts. Is there anything I can do to up my chances to get through this test? I think there may be some things you need to do. Like, I don't know if it's about what you eat or how you sleep, but there may be some things you can do in advance. So I would look toward that. Okay. All right, who is the next question? Virginia Sirwa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Will the new school year be a smooth start for me and my staff? Will my entire crew be coming back for the school year? All right, let's see. And wishing you and all the educators going back a great year, certainly. Will it be a smooth start for you? Yeah, not bad. You know what you're doing. You got this. Some of your staff is having issues, so you should be like really mindful of your staff. And will the entire crew be coming back? Not necessarily. I think you may have to, I think most, the vast majority, but you may have to replace at least one. Good luck. And how will the school year be? Not the worst. Nothing to worry about. It's okay. Damini, good to see you. Will I get a second interview scheduled for the sales job? I did my level best yesterday for the first. Congratulations. Yeah, I think this is very likely to move forward. No guarantees, but it's looking really good. I'm excited for you. Okay, let's see. LP. Good to see you. You're looking for a general reading. Let's see what it is you need to know right now. Well, here we are, Strength, the card of August. It is important this month to handle the things that are making you angry before you explode. It is important to figure out what is really true. It is a good time to start new projects and to use your voice and your creativity. And do not let people or situations you don't like get the best of you. All right. Amy Foreman, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Please provide your insight about teaching yoga at Crunch Fitness. Yeah, you'll hate that. But it's money. And I mean, how much do you ever hate teaching yoga? Like this is probably not your favorite place to teach yoga and you're not like the typical gym yoga teacher. But it's a skill you have that you can share. People in your classes will like you very much and will enjoy you. I think you should do it. Just recognize, like, be clear about your expectations, but do it. Right, just talking to staff about it has been so annoying. Yeah, it's going to annoy the piss out of you. But do it anyway. Sorry. But annoying gigs are sometimes the gigs we need. I'm so sorry. Rosemarie, good to see you. What do my ancestors, spirit guides, and universe want me to know? That the more that you can communicate yourself, the more that you can communicate to yourself that you are smart, that you are loved, that you are loving, and that you are a magical being. The more that you can communicate that to yourself and know that, the better you will be. The better you will be. Seriously. Amy, the students want me on the schedule, but the staff is treating me poorly. Yeah. And don't even take it personally. It's just a corporate BS issue. And don't take it personally. Just deal. All right. Because you know what? Those people need yoga. All right. CB Muzz. Daughter is not completely healed and due to go back to college on the 17th. Oh my gosh. Looking for answers and reassurance. I feel like she will have friends there who will help her. I feel like being there will actually help her heal, but there are some things she needs to be aware of in her self-care. So it's okay as long as she's aware of the things she needs to be aware of. Rosemarie, you are very welcome. Celeste, I've been waiting for this one. I am so happy to see you. It's been a long time since we've done this. Any special thoughts for you? I always have special thoughts for you. I wonder what's making you feel sad. I wonder if there's some sadness or some loneliness right now. I am seeing new opportunities for whatever it is you want. And I feel like there's something here about looking for like-minded friends, looking for the people that you can really communicate with and enjoy, and trying to stay away from the people you can't. That you really want to nurture and cultivate the energy around you appropriately. And that is kind of the most important thing right now. And if you do that, you're going to feel so much better. It will be good for you. It will be good for Charlie. It'll be good all around. Good luck. CB Muzz, keep us posted. Celeste, looking for like-minded individuals. Yeah, it'll take a minute, but you will find them. Yes. Yes, and that will help. Okay. Vaishali, good to see you. I watch many history-related videos, and one thing that has fascinated me so much is that Egyptian civilization. I want to know who really built these pyramids. I personally believe that there must have been some other beings of different worlds who contributed in it. What are your thoughts on Egyptian people? I'm just a curious girl who loves past wonders of the world. Yes, Damini, I did do you, yes. And it was actually good, I think. Scroll back. It is there. I don't remember what it was, but it was. So here's the thing. The idea that the pyramids were not built by the Egyptians came out of white supremacy. And it was definitely white people saying that they didn't think brown people could do it. And a lot of us jumped on that because it is a technological miracle and wonder from that time in the world. And so let's look, let's do the reading. Celeste, I'll look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much. Did Egyptians build the pyramids? I'm going to argue that they did. I'm going to argue that they did. Now, I am not saying that we haven't been helped by alien cultures in the past or aren't now. I mean, I don't know. Let's ask that question. Beyond that, have we as a species been infiltrated by aliens? Possibly. I mean, I think that is a possibility. No, Damini, your question was not skipped. I did you. I totally did you. Yeah, you're there. You're there. I did you. So Vaishali, I'm going to say I think the Egyptians built the pyramids. But have aliens been around? Quite potentially, yes. There you go. Yeah, that is interesting. Absolutely. You are very welcome, Damini. Good to see you. And tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Please. It's good to see you. Baby Angel, good to see you. Question, did my ex have any regrets or remorse about a relationship and towards me? My feeling is that he doesn't. Oh, good. I am pronouncing your name correctly. Good. Okay, Baby Angel. I do not think, I'm so sorry to say this, Baby Angel, but I do not think your ex is capable of regret or remorse because everything that he does is perfect, no? Don't you know that? He's perfect. So yeah, I don't think he's capable. I really don't. I really don't. I think what he's capable of is a bunch of BS. I'm sorry. I really don't like your ex. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Liz Harrison. Baby Angel, yes, that's exactly what he thinks, right? So he never has to regret anything because when you're perfect, there are no regrets. You're so much better off without that douche canoe ass rabbit. That's what I'm going to call him. And you are so much better off without him. All right. Liz Harrison, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Baby Angel, true, feeling peaceful without him. Yeah, I'm sure. It's been nearly a year since my husband's family drama began. We have kept in touch with one brother and his wife who I'm friends with. However, the elephant has never been brought up or discussed. They're coming over tonight for dinner, and I'm curious if it will continue this way or if at some point they will ask the question as to what happened. I've been surprised my sister-in-law has yet to ask me, being that we are friends and the only family member of that family that I've kept in touch with. And thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay. Will the elephant in the room be discussed? You can't bring it up. You cannot bring it up. Eventually, yes. Eventually, yes, but I don't know that now is the time. Maybe, but I don't know. Eventually, yes, though. All right. And the reason, Liz Harrison, that it hasn't come up is it's painful and uncomfortable and we're avoiding pain. That's like what the whole group thing is about today is pain, the avoidance of, and when we can't avoid it. All right. Lynn Collins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Making plans for Kay to move to Florida. Yay. Aiming for Labor Day. Small delays happening, but still on track. Will we be able to get the move done by Labor Day? I am sure. Well. I was going to say definitely by October 1. If not by Labor Day, by October 1. But maybe Labor Day. It could. It could. Oh, Liz, thank you. Actually, relieved to know because I have other positive things in my life happening, and that's a dark cloud I don't like to discuss anyway, right? Eventually it will need to be, but just let it happen naturally when it does. Okay, Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hang on one second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I overscrolled so bad. Okay, here we are. Lisa E., good to see you. Thanksgiving in Seattle with my sister and her family, an annual routine for the past 5 years. The short trip, the long holiday season flight, and the weird energy that exists makes the trip okay, but fraught with oddness. This year, Jenna doesn't want to go, causing an issue with my sister, but I backed her up. Do you see my sister setting some sort of punishment for me should I go? If you go without Jenna, and I think you're right to back her up, your sister is pissed. It's a thing. And my question is, like, do you really want to go? Like, is there a reason to go? Like, I think this is a time for you to really look inside yourself and say, how does this annual tradition serve me? And does it? Does it? Does it serve me? Jenna has said it does not serve her. You have carried her along with this long enough that she gets to say that, and I think you're right for backing her up. The fact that your sister does not understand is a mammoth, like bedspread size red flag for me. Do you really want to go? And if so, why? Like, I think you need to have that conversation with yourself. Good luck. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for fighting with YouTube to get here. How do I deal with my own emotions and handle my parent that always guilt trips me about too little of communication? Okay, I am now a parent and a grandparent, so I feel qualified to speak on this. If every time I talk to you, you give me shit about not talking to you, that's not going to make me want to talk to you anymore. You know, I mean, what we have to do as parents and grandparents, parents of adult children, we have to make them enjoy the conversation. We may have to make them enjoy the time so that they'll want more time with us. I'm not pleased with your parent. All right, Baby Cakes. Right, it only makes you communicate even less. So, how do you handle that parent? You need to recognize that this person needs you more than you need them. And you don't have to feel guilty. Like, you don't have to feel guilty. You have nothing to feel guilty about. The fact that you've survived this, like, I can't believe this behavior just came out of, or as Harris would say, fell out of the coconut tree. This behavior has been happening probably for your entire life, and you're probably right now undoing the damage that came from it. So how do you handle your emotions? You be honest with yourself about them, but you do not allow yourself to feel guilt, because guilt is the most useless emotion, and here's why. The people who should feel guilty never do, and the people who do feel guilty have no need to feel guilty, and that's the category you're in, Baby Cakes. So I would say you need to know that you have the power here, and you do not need to respond to manipulation. And as you heal from that, your emotions will be so much better, because guess what? You're allowed to be happy. Guess what? You're allowed to have a good life. And I'm sorry that your happiness doesn't make your parent happy. But that's their issue and has to do with their wounding. So this is an opportunity to heal. Oh, Gemini Sun, can we have a guilt newsletter? There it is. That's the one. See, now you know I'm committed. There you go. Okay. Got it. And good luck with that, baby cake, seriously. Anna Kay, good to see you. Thanks for being here. My question today, will the air travel with my dog be okay? I'm so worried because she's a little bit overweight. I'm so worried because she's a little bit overweight and height limits. I have a feeling you're going to be able to do it. I have a feeling you will. And a question from your son, will he get accepted into NSU? He'll have to work for it, but I think he can make it happen. Imy, good to see you. What is S feeling towards you? I think he would like, I don't even know it's a he. I think they would like to have a conversation. They want to speak with you. Ms. Silver 41. My memory isn't what it used to be. Intuition tells me I'm lacking nutritionally. Others say it's age. What do cards say? If not able to answer, a general reading would be great. No, I want this one. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it does happen with age, but we have to counter it. So I would definitely do the nutritional thing because both of those things are true. Yes, it's age, but yes, I think there's ways you can counter it. So do the nutritional thing for sure. For sure. And honestly, try remembering things. Like give yourself memory exercises. Learn song lyrics. Learn tarot. Learn something that requires memory. That will help too. Oh, Anna Kay, I'm so sorry. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Depika, good to see you. Yes, I am doing well. Thank you. I hope you are too. Recently, I've been thinking about changing my career field altogether. However, it doesn't feel right. What do the cards have to say? Should I go in this field or try something different yet similar? All right, let's see. The field you're thinking about isn't quite right, but you'll hit on it. Keep thinking. You are going to figure this out. You're in the right church, but you're not in the right pew. Like you're getting there. You're getting there. Keep figuring it out. You'll get there. And when you know, you will know. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Will I start to feel more grounded when school starts again for my child soon and we have some structure back in our routine? Hopefully with new work for me, I do better with structure. Yes, 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 yes. All the things, yes, exactly as you say. Yes, 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 yes. And I think you needed the unstructured time, even though it makes you a little uncomfortable. But yes, all of this is good. Yes. Baby Cakes, thank you so much for understanding. It's been going on now for 2.5 decades. It takes me a while to recover from some of the conversations, so I try to limit them because it is a hit and miss. I never know if they will bring me down again, and that is a kind of abuse. It really is. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. And where am I? I am at, hang on, where am I? D9. Does B have a crush or feelings for me? Thanks for being here. Maybe, yeah. Unspoken, but maybe. I think that's a possibility. Free Shadow, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. I have 2 health issues I've been ignoring. They don't seem too bad. Should I go to the doctor for N or K or both or neither? All right. And of course my disclaimer has to say go to the doctor for all of them. That's my disclaimer. Now we'll do the thing. I would go to the doctor for both. I would. Not that I think they're really serious, but just go. Just go. Honestly, if you thought enough to ask the question, then you should go. Medihan Ness, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. One thing that worries me is the school starting soon. How will my 6-year-old do in 1st grade? He still has anxiety after the bullying in kindergarten. No. And he tries to compensate his anxiety with extra dramatic language. Oh my gosh. How will this year start and go? How can we support him? How will the new teacher be in his approach to him? Okay, good. We will do all of that. Free shadow, you are very welcome. Yeah, I know. Such a pain in the butt, but do it. Not scary, but just do it. All right, so I think the year will start okay. I do. And I think that your son is anxious but actually hopeful, and I think you need to be hopeful too. Oh, Ness, that's good. That's good. Yes, it is your turn now. Yes, but that's a good idea. How can you support him? Support him by believing in his success, believing it will go well, and believing if some little a-hole wants to bully him, we'll handle it. Let him know he has his family support and everything will be fine. How will the new teacher be? Not the best, but not the worst. It'll be better. And I think if you can be clear in the beginning just about what the problems were, I think that would help. I think that will help. How will it go overall? It will not be perfect, but it will be better, and I think he'll have friends. It will not be too bad. Okay. Here we go, scrolling through, looking for final readings. Rosemarie, I see your feedback. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Here we go, scrolling through. Okay, friends. If I skipped you, you need to let me know now, and it is last call for readings, y'all. I want to thank you all so very much. Our tarot meetup is August 11th, a week from tomorrow at Panera Bread in Palm City. Meanwhile, Global Tarot Circle is coming up this week, and your 3-card weekly reading starts a half hour earlier than usual. The link is already up on Monday because I have a dentist appointment. I am available for readings. Book your reading now. The link is in the description, and get your StaarCon ticket. The early bird special ends at the end of the month. Get your StaarCon ticket. All right. My friends, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you all so very much. And honestly, I'm going to go back to Ness for a minute and say, speaking of newsletters, I think your 11-card Celtic cross spread is great to see what's going on. I'm just not sure how to use it as a guide to make changes. If the changes are not clear in the card, then you need to ask more questions. I use it as an overview, usually. Baby cakes, thank you so much. I do not love going to the dentist, and as we get older, we need to do that more often. I don't love it, but I'm glad I have teeth. So there you go. My friends, I really appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Special shout out to the members, the moderators. Thanks, everyone. We will see you soon. Take really good care.